Godzilla. One of the most widely known fictional monsters across the world. Everyone knows his theme song that we occasionally hum sometimes.
Where did you come from?
Godzilla is known in many genres: science fiction, fantasy, and action. But there's one genre he's not really known in: horror. Godzilla is a scary being, but not many people fear him. So that's why in today's video, we're going to be watching the most widely known Godzilla horror, The Man in the Suit. Let's get into it. Alright, so we're reacting to The Man in the Suit by Unknowingly today. I don't know how long these are, so we're just going to get into it. Dude, I love Godzilla. Actually, I'll show you on my shirt right now. Look at that. I actually have like 3 pictures behind me of Godzilla and a lot of figures and stuff of Godzilla. I actually got a plushie recently of Godzilla. Hey. Hey. Oh yeah, this is music. Okay. The person in the Gojira suit was unknown at the time. But the story the actor has with Gojira is odd. Okay. This is a photo of him in the suit. Alright. Here's another picture. Yes, from like the 1954 movie. The first ever movie. He got the acting job of being and wearing the Gojira suit. Okay. But like, imagine having the actual suit and going to a furry con. Like, if you wear a Godzilla suit, is that classified as being like a furry, or is that just like a very well-known, is that just like a really good costume? Hold on, what was that? See, I don't know what that means, so I might have to use AI. Okay, so what it says is, Godzilla may be a monster, but perhaps I am too. Maybe that is only natural, and perhaps I will end up inside this enormous shell of flesh. That is why I try to become one with him. Okay. It's weird. It's already pretty creepy. And the actor fell in love with it. Seems like it from what he said. Alright. He would wear the suit most of the time to the point that you never saw his actual face. Yeah, that's a bit odd. Imagine being in a suit so much to where people just like never see your face ever. I mean, I love Godzilla, but I wouldn't spend like days in the suit. Even when we take breaks, he would just wear the suit. The suit would sometimes heat up, but he didn't care. Yeah, no, if the suit was heating up, I'm taking it off. It was like if he was addicted to the suit, like if it's calling his name. It has gotten to the point where he brings the suit home even though we tell him not to. I hate to be that type of person. They spelt "two" wrong. I mean, like, there's always actors who, like, steal stuff off set. But, I mean, if it's, like, the main thing part of the movie, an actor wouldn't really take that home. He wouldn't really speak a lot, but he would just say that his name is Goji, and basically the nickname we gave to the suit. What if I just started calling myself Godzilla? The last time he was seen on set, he was acting in the suit until he just stopped. This is the photo that was taken. Music's getting creepier. Several minutes later, he would start to walk and stop yet again. His breathing was muffled, yet he was also breathing oddly. Okay. The director thought this was a joke, poking at him to get back in place, but he wouldn't budge. It's getting creepy now. After 2 odd minutes of oddly breathing, he would tell people to check on him and to make sure he takes off the suit. Okay. This is the photo someone took before the person on the right saw what was inside. What was inside? The man opened the costume to see that he was growing into the suit. His flesh would slowly rip away as he tried to open the pocket where actors would enter the suit. What? So you're telling me he was growing in the suit? Do we get to see it? The suit was now his skin. That's... no. Somehow his body deformed to the point he was just filling the inside of the suit. Bro. Could that actually happen though? I'm gonna guess not. This is what they expected. Okay. The Godzilla. So like just a normal person in the suit, right? So that's what they expected. This is what they found. Okay. That scared the ever-living crap out of me, bro. I had such a delayed reaction, but that scared me. Okay, hold up. Are his bones becoming this? Like this whole thing? And is the red like his skin? Dude, that's crazy. That's annoying. That hurt my ears. Alright. The next one, Anguirus suit incident. Not one, but two of the most terrifying creatures ever loosed on man. Each a raging, unkillable horror. Both on a rampage to stun your every sense. Gigantus the fire monster. Born to destroy each other. But first, they'll destroy the world.
Here's motion picture adventure and excitement to stagger the imagination. The fantastic fire monsters raging out of the flaming bowels of hell. Mighty Gigantus, crushing whole cities in his wrath. And deadly Anguirus, screaming its challenge of mortal combat. The battle of the ages. Scenes and sights and sensations.
So was Godzilla known as the fire monster before? The man in the Gojira suit still came along for the next movie. If they stopped and told anyone about the suit man, Toho would have sued and ridiculed for keeping such a disgusting creation. So they decided to keep him out of the public eye so they could bank off the success of Gojira. Toho wanted to find out the ultimate cause for all of this. The man in the suit has been examined by private doctors. The doctors weren't really sure about the cause, saying it might be a pill, but they weren't certain. What they were certain about was the outcome. Whatever he took or had made his skin and flesh inflate in the inner suit, melting and fusing together. Somehow the outside of the suit was now his skin. That's disgusting, bro. But how would it be a pill? His bones were rearranged inside to match with the height of the suit. That's disgusting, bro. He can somehow feel the outer layer of the suit as if it was his own skin. So you're telling me if I just like poke the suit, he would feel that and like if let's say I punched this suit like somewhere where he wasn't at originally, he would feel it. That's okay, bro. It turned out that he could see out of the eye sockets of the suit, but his eyes were bloodshot. So he could see out of these right here. His eyes were bloodshot. What does that mean? I mean, I know it means his eyes were like red, but what was that supposed to tell me? It's getting creepy. I feel like I'm about to be jumped at. The name for the actor who plays Anguirus is redacted. Okay. I actually have an Anguirus figure too. People on set noticed how he was odded out by the man in the suit. No one cared to tell him what happened and what he has become. The man in the Godzilla suit was very cooperative even after losing his vocal cords. He could still make noises, like one of an animal. So did they still use that guy? Everything would go great until the last scene they had to do where they would both fight. Okay. So did someone get like hurt? Okay. They're both fighting. Okay. Wait, did that happen in the movie? I forgot. It's just stuck like that. The man in the Gojira suit would chomp on the actor's head, making him bleed profusely. This was never a part of the script. The actor would yell painfully for help as the teeth clamped onto his head. Seconds later, the actor would stop moving. Did he die? That'd be crazy if he died. The man in the suit would protect the unconscious actor as he roared at anyone who came close to the unconscious actor. So basically like a dog protecting a bone. The actor would awaken shaking violently as he struggles to get up from the ground. The crew on the set helped him up, fearing the worst. They tried to take off the suit. It wouldn't budge. The suit wouldn't come off. A picture was somehow taken when the man in the suit roaring and protecting the unconscious actor. They're going to show us it, right? This is the picture. No, tell him to get away. Pull out the gun on him. Bro, if I saw that in real life, I'm boxing him immediately. This is what they expected from the Anguirus suit. Yeah. So that's what they expected. Wait just a minute! Alright. Time to translate. What it says is, wake up. You have a purpose. Stop trying to prevent what cannot be avoided. Okay. This is what they found. If it plays another annoying roar, I'm clicking off. I don't want to get scared again. Okay, music's getting scarier. Are you gonna show me? His body filled the suit too? What'd that say? No, what'd that say? What'd that say? Hold up. Okay, translate. It says help me. I mean, I would be saying help me too, I'm not gonna lie. Next video. Ooh, is this from Kong? Is this from Godzilla vs. Kong? Looks like it. It's catastrophic. The titanic, terrifying battle between the mightiest monsters of all time. King Kong versus Godzilla.
Blazing a trail of terror to his Japanese homeland. Captain, water in the conning tower.
This was a pretty good movie.
See Godzilla destroy.
King Kong. Okay. I really wish I could see what was happening. I guess I'll just wait. King Kong versus Godzilla. Color. All new. With the man in the suit being the only Godzilla suit at the time, they used him for the next film. Why would you keep using some guy who is literally attached to the suit? With King Kong being an American film, the man in the suit wasn't having it. This is where I come from. Well, this is where I come in. My bad. I will be hiding my eyes and my name for me and my family's safety. Okay. I was put into the job of being the cameraman. They told me what happened before and told me to stay quiet about it or I would be arrested. But the truth needs to come out somehow. So this is an actor. The man in the suit wasn't happy making a movie with the Americans. Okay? Because this was like a little bit after the war or whatever. I'm not too updated on my history. He wasn't happy with how this all played out. He had a very bad dislike towards the actor in the Kong suit, Soichi Hirose. I'm sorry if I completely demolished that name. I'm terrible at it. He either thought He either thought Shoichi Hirose was a traitor for portraying an American monster or saw something in him. We knew that he wasn't a big fan of the Americans. He would roar at them and try to attack them. We treated him like a lion at the zoo. As you should. I mean, the man is literally Godzilla right now. We had to film one more scene. I was instructed to not stop filming. The script was for after destroying the building, he would act to use his atomic ray breath on him. It didn't go as planned. Like it never does. The hell? Just glitched out. The man in the suit would push Shoichi Hirose off of the cliff, and I had to record it all. So is that not supposed to happen? There was a struggle in the water, splashing as one of them frantically tried to get out of the other's grasp. Only one of them rose from the water. I wonder who. Might have been Godzilla. Might have been King Kong. Godzilla. Because he's just the GOAT. But that means King Kong drowned. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Did that show something? No. Okay, it was just a glitch. I was sick to my stomach, not wanting to know what he had done to Soichi or Rose. I got my other camera and ran. I tried to leave the long corridors of the Toho studio, wanting to take a quick breath of fresh air, but I heard screams from the room I had left. I'm watching Godzilla Analog Horror. Good night, I love you. The power went out. I used the flash of my camera trying to look around, frantically trying to find an exit. I heard someone's footsteps walking towards me. I couldn't read that. I heard someone's footsteps walking towards me. I thought it was an employee. I took a photo wanting to find an exit quick. Okay. It wasn't an employee. It was the man in the suit. Ooh, he about to murk you. He about to kill you. You're done so. If I'm seeing that, I'm running. So you're telling me he's just down the hall like, the heck? All right, next video's coming. Hold up. Okay. Translation time. Traitor. Okay. It says traitor. All right. I was startled by the first encounter of the man in the suit. It made me more curious than ever. It might harm me of doing this, but I need answers. We're going to watch like 2 more and then we're done. So I've gone to one of my friends who was smart with this stuff. I won't name her, so I'll call her Alyssa. I called her, but oh my gosh. I called her, but she was in the middle of teaching her class, but she would still call me because of how curious she was. She never seen oh my gosh. She never seen anything like this. I recorded this section of the call. Are we going to hear it?
The thing is, whatever this was caused wasn't from a pill. This is something else.
Okay, hold up. Wouldn't it be in like, what language? Give me a second. I gotta do some research. I typed that wrong, but it's okay. Vancouver and Victoria, British Columbia, Canada, along with Honolulu, Hawaii. Oh no, this is 2014. Godzilla versus Kong. No, not Supernova. I'm actually pretty excited for that though. All right, the first. Tokyo, Japan, and other locations like Mount Fuji. All right, so what language do they speak in Tokyo? Japanese. Wouldn't they be speaking Japanese instead of English?
The thing is, whatever this was caused wasn't from a pill. This is something else. Oh, God. This is the work of radiation. Holy shit. The man
Oh, curse word.
in the suit doesn't fuse with the suit instantly. His body explodes in the suit, then it reshapes itself in the suit.
So his body exploded from radiation and then reshaped itself. That's weird.
How do I explain this? Imagine a cream-filled donut without the...
You making me hungry. Do you want to be my cream-filled donut? All right, let me stop right there.
cream. It's mostly a flat donut. That was the suit before, but because of the filling. The man, it basically filled up all the space. But him and a cream-filled donut are different. The cream and donut are separate entities. There is a barrier so they don't mix. The man in the suit, however, his skin, his flesh, his bones. It's fusing with the suit. His teeth would be the suit's. Whatever he took. It's mutating him. It's making him more like a creature than a human. Soon he will have animalistic properties, like using its teeth more effectively, and would be able to control his tail. You said his eyes could move, and that they are bloodshot. But in this photo, his eyes flashed back. Human eyes don't do that. You need to try and put him down. If not, it is probably too late for mankind.
What do you mean too late for mankind? You're acting like one guy who mutated it into a suit is going to end the world. She said something about him mutating to the point that he looks like the Beast. I mean, kinda. It's basically what's happening. I questioned what he would look like when he is fully mutated. She corrected me. There is no stopping point for the mutation. She then told me to go to an artist and gave me a description that I sadly forgot now. Do we get to see what like he was basically gonna look like? I told them to make the art and they complied. My Japanese would be a bit rusty because I thought I asked for one drawing but got 3. Here are the drawings. Why is there not like knocking? Ew. But that's actually kind of cool. So that's what he would turn into. That's one drawing. That's another drawing of what he would turn into. That's disgusting, bro. Or that. I think it would be more of that. I hear people speaking Japanese in the back. I just don't understand what they're saying. Yeah, I don't know what they're saying. I wish I did. All right, last video. I might do a part 2 on this if this video gets 100 likes. All right. By the way, if you've made it this far, please make sure to like and subscribe. We have actually just reached 2,000 subscribers, and I just want to thank you guys so much for subscribing and being here along with me. Let's see if we can get that number to 3K, and if we can, I might do something a little bit special. But in the meantime, it says right here, 96% of my viewers are not subscribed. Let's change that number and get up to the charts. Let's get into the last video. I snuck around the Toho building a day after the encounter with the man in the suit. I found a tape labeled "More Translation Compliance Test." All right. I realized this was some years after the Anguirus incident. Let me just show it. Okay. So it's a compliance test. Turn it off. Let me make a beat. I can't see what that says at all. I think it says I have translated some of it. I don't know. Hold on, do I have to like turn up? I can't. All right, I think I can maybe read this. I can't. We'll do our first test. Okay. Let's start with the man in the suit. We have him in the cell. Make sure he is... What? Yo, I can't even read that. I'm sorry. If y'all can read that, read it, please. Alright, here we go. What is that? Is that him? Hey, hey, hey. I'm on the beat, playing with my feet, talking on the seat. Okay, I'm done. Turn it off. Yo, where's the man in the suit? Sorry, my shoulders are like all the way up here. I don't understand what they're saying. What is even happening? Is that what he sounds like? The man in the suit? That was peak. If you think that was peak, put it in the comments. Ooh, I think I see something. Is that him? Ooh, it looks like him. Is that it? Okay. All right. This last one is 2 minutes long. I think we can watch this and then we'll be done. All right, last one actually this time. I was mailed this tape. I don't think someone in the Toho studio made this. I would hope not. What the heck? It's Epstein's Island. Oh, there's translations. You don't understand. Okay. You killed my family. What? You Americans cheered when we lost. We lost our home. Our homes. We lost our families. You nuked us. Hiroshima. The nuke took my wife. The nuke took my kids. Hiroshima was our home. I left for a business trip. Dude. You took everything from me. So I decided to return peace. My bad. By getting rid of the people who wronged us. Hello? Godzilla and everyone just disappeared. Godzilla? What's up? How you doing? He look hungry. Okay. Well, that's it. Well, that's the end of the man in the suit. If you would like to see a part 2, let me know in the comments. Make sure to like and subscribe if you did like today's video. Let's get to 3,000 subscribers. But I'm not gonna lie, this whole thing was creepy. I would love to watch more. I might even do it without y'all even telling me. Who knows? Maybe. I don't know. But guys, before I do go, I would just like to say, have a great night or day, wherever you are. Kids, do not do drugs. And as usual, peace out.